Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel where you'll receive guidance to transform your gum, your dental and your jaw health. So come on, let's dive into my next video right now. Parasites, tiny invaders that survive by feeding off their host. But in many tribal and religious traditions, they are more than just physical threats. For centuries, parasites have symbolized negative energy, spiritual blockages, and disharmony with nature. And from fasting to herbal remedies, different cultures developed unique purification rituals to cleanse both body and soul. So let's take a deeper dive into the spiritual and religious beliefs surrounding parasites. Tribal and indigenous perspectives on parasites. Number 1, spiritual and energetic invaders. You see, many indigenous tribes believed that parasites were not just physical creatures, but manifestations of spiritual disharmony. If a person suffered from parasitic infections, it could signify unresolved emotions, toxic relationships, or even disconnection from nature. For them, healing wasn't about just removing parasites. It was about restoring balance to the body and spirit. Number 2, connection to the earth. Tribes often associated parasites with an imbalance in nature's cycles, like poor diet, neglecting sacred traditions, or dishonoring the earth's gifts, were believed to attract parasites. Cleansing the body was a way to realign oneself with nature, restoring harmony between the human and the natural world. Religious beliefs on parasites. Number 1, symbolism in faiths. In some religious traditions, parasites were seen as symbols of sin, impurity, or negative energy. To cleanse the body, fasting, prayer, and ritual purification were common practices. For example, in ancient texts, fasting was often described, even prescribed, to purify not just the body, but also the soul. Many believed that parasites thrived in impurity, both physically and spiritually. Number 2, healing and divine intervention. Parasite cleansing was not just a physical process in many religions. It often required prayer, chanting, or the use of blessed herbs to invite divine assistance in healing. Cleansing practices across cultures. Number 1, fasting. And the purpose, fasting was a way to weaken parasites by depriving them of sustenance while detoxifying the body. Symbolism. Many cultures saw fasting as an act of spiritual discipline, purging both physical parasites and spiritual impurities. For example, Native American tribes incorporated fasting into vision quests, which not only cleansed the body but also opened pathways for spiritual insight. In Islam, fasting during Ramadan is believed to purify both body and soul. Number 2, sweating and sweat lodges. And the purpose of sweat lodges were created as sacred spaces for physical and spiritual detoxification. And they were used by tribes like the Lakota, where chanting, prayer, and herbal steam were part of the ritual. The belief here is that since parasites were thought to thrive in toxicity, sweating was a way to reclaim internal balance. Herbal remedies and purging. Number 3. Many indigenous cultures used antiparasitic herbs to cleanse the body. Wormwood, black walnut, and cloves were used and are used in the Americas for intestinal parasites. Chilquagüe, a Mexican root, is used for oral and digestive purification. In India, neem and triphala, Ayurvedic remedies for parasite and gut health. Purging was also common. Amazonian tribes used plants like ayahuasca, which caused deep physical purging and was believed to expel both parasites and spiritual impurities. African healing traditions used herbs like senna for bowel cleansing. Number 4, ceremonial cleansing. Shamans often used drumming, chanting, and sacred smoke from plants like sage or tobacco to drive out parasitic energies. In Amazonian traditions, ayahuasca ceremonies resulted in purging, seen as a complete mind-body cleanse. Number 5, holistic harmony. Many tribes believed a clean, natural diet helped prevent parasites. Living in harmony with nature, maintaining hygiene, and consuming seasonal foods were key practices. Key themes across cultures. Parasites as a dual issue. Many tribal and religious traditions understood the connection between physical health and spiritual well-being. Parasites symbolize disharmony in both realms. The power of nature, the use of herbs, fasting and sweating, aligned with the belief that nature provided all the tools needed for healing. Ritual purification. Cleansing was often accompanied by prayer, chanting, or spiritual rituals to address the energetic aspect of parasitic infestations. Parasites remind us that balance is key, not just in our bodies, but in our connection with nature and spirit. Whether through ancient tribal wisdom or religious purification practices, the goal has always been the same: cleanse, restore, and reconnect. What are your thoughts on these ancient beliefs? Let us know in the comments below. Hey, thanks so much for watching here at The Dental Shaman. I hope you found today's guidance helpful for keeping your smile in top shape. Don't forget to like, comment, and share the video with anyone who could benefit. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video. And for more helpful tips and resources, check out our website, thedentalshaman.com. Smile healthy, and I'll catch you in the next video.